Good evening. Good evening to everyone. YouTube family. This is for entertainment purposes only. Yes. Location. That is the key, guys. Location and your route number. That is the key, guys. It's that simple. I don't care what state we doing. That's how it goes. You keep track of your results in your state. That's how simple it is. Yes, good evening, Denise, Corey. How are you? Shantae. Happy Tuesday. Yes, how you doing, everybody? Tony. Melody. How you doing? Happy Tuesday. Sheris, how are you? Dorothy. Perry. What's up, man? How you doing? Yes. Can't complain. I'm going to be honest with you. I cannot complain. Everyone that's on this live, everyone here is blessed. Can't complain. Everyone here on this, yes, everyone on this live, you guys are blessed. We all blessed. Happy Tuesday. Yes. That's what's up. That's how I look at it. If you're able to do what you do, you're blessed. Everyone here. Yo, Perry, what's up? Yes. There's a lot of people who would love to trade with you. That's why I tell myself, I'm always grateful. That's how I look at it. Yes. From the Bahamas, Carla, how you doing? Cheryl. Tony Tone. Congratulations to Tony with the 378 in Georgia. You gotta get a winner chicken dinner for that one. That's what's up. That's what's up. Congratulations, man. That's what it's about. Always show love. I always show love. That's what's up. You did it. You did it on your own. Just by following what you're doing, you got it. Congratulations. Marge, how you doing? D Ward. New York is in the house. Yes. Everybody from New York. Yes. Yes. I saw that. South Carolina, yes. That's why I tell people, always look on what they doing in your state. Look, I'm going to show you here now, look. South Carolina, look. I'm going to show you here. You see the corner pairs? Now look, I want you to see it. Yes, you mentioned it, and I was actually going to show that to everyone. Yes. So they gave us, Sunday, they gave us 201,756 right here, touching the corner pairs. Monday, yesterday, they gave us the 470. So they stood up here. At night, they gave us what? 012. Yes. Melody, how you doing? Tony Tone. Congratulations. Touching the corner pairs. Yes. So anyone from South Carolina, you see what they did in the last three results? Forget about down here. They stood right in this location. Yes, that's how I do it. I always like to track the location. I don't care what state I'm doing. Where you at? On the top or you at the bottom? So by looking at the results, you're going to know at the top or they're at the bottom. I don't see 201 or 756 in the bottom. So you know it's up here. You see it? Yes. Just by looking at the results, not listening to me, just by looking at the results, do you see 201, 756 down here? It's not down here. So you know the location is not here. So let's try up here, 756 or 201. There you go, right here, 756. How about the 74 right here? Then they came back with the 756 to 210. Touching the corner pairs. That's why I tell everybody, location is the key. Because if you're not tracking it, you're supposed to be playing up here and you're playing down here. Yes, but Shantae, but you understand what I'm saying? If you don't know what area is in, if a person is not doing this, they need to play up here, but they playing down here. That's why it's important to look at this, the results. This is why I tell everybody, it's simple. Just go to your state and look at the results. And you pinpoint it. You take 2 steps back and look. Okay, I'm gonna go back to Sunday and look. Anyone can do this. Yes, simple. Simple, simple. Yes, anybody here from New York? Just by following the results, that's how it goes. But you see what I'm talking about. You see what I'm talking about. If you in the wrong spot, 756-201, this is when it started, Sunday. I don't see that here. So this is not the spot. So let's try up here. Oh, there goes 756. So the mirror to 756 is 210. Then the next number that came out was 470. Now today, they appear. They haven't moved. Yes. Dominique, how you doing? Congratulations. Jeremiah, winner, chicken, dinner. Hot Rodman, how you doing? Hot Rod. Holman, how are you? Happy Tuesday. Happy holidays to everybody. Enjoy your holiday with your family. Eat a lot of turkey, eat a lot of ham. Ada Cologne, how you doing? Yes, that's awesome. When people actually do great and win, that's awesome. We all feed off everyone here, we all feed off that positive energy. That's awesome. Today, you, tomorrow, him. Everyone, that's how it goes with this. That positive energy. Yes. Deborah, how are you? Mike, happy holiday. Australia, how are you? So look, New York. See what they did in New York? Anyone here from New York? Look, I'm just going to show you here in New York. So how you come up with the winning number that came out in the daytime? Yes, Nathan, how are you? Yo, Dominique, thank you. Happy holidays to you. Yes, Ada, buenas noches, how are you? So look at it. So in New York, so everyone can see how whoever played New York today in the daytime, how you come up with the winning number. You knew the hit sum was 90. The last number that came out of New York in the daytime was 365. That's the 810. That's the mirror to the 365 right here. And sure enough, what came out today? Today's root sum is what? What's today's root sum? So everyone can see it. I just try to show people. Yes, what's today's root sum? 11 and 25. Yes, you see it there, no? That number's important. Yes. Yes, today is the 6th. Now, for New York, they gave us 916. What's the root sum to 916? Yes. Yes, Melody, you see it. It's the 6. This is why I tell people, just by looking at what they doing in your state, you're going to have that edge over everybody. Yes, it's the 6. 916 is 16. You're taking away that 1. You're not adding it for the root sum. You only take away that 1 and you keep the 6. Yes. Yes, Nathan. Yes, the root number, 916, is 16. But you're taking away the 1. You're only keeping that right-hand number. Yes, Nathan. You good, Nathan? Yes. So everybody that's here, anybody could do this. Straight up. You don't need no college degree. You don't need a master's degree to do this. No, anybody could do this. If you put your time and practice, you're gonna get good at it. Straight up. You don't need no PhD, you don't need no master's degree to do it. Anybody can do it. But you gotta just practice and follow. Follow the steps like I show you. That's how I learned it. Just by following the steps in your state. If I'm doing New York, you're from North Carolina, South Carolina, just follow. The results are your best friend. Yes. Very simple, very simple. Yes. I tell everybody, look, I'm gonna do tonight. It's Tuesday. I'm gonna do one state so you can see it. I always tell everybody, if you're gonna play day, give me the last 3 day results. If you're gonna play night, give me the last 3 night results so you can see it. Pretend I'm not there so you can do it yourself. Angela, yes, that's how you become good at it. Practicing. If you practice, of course you're gonna get good at it. Dorothy, Illinois. So anyone that wants me to show them here on the live, yes, tonight is the nighttime. So give me the last 3 night results and write down the dates. Yesterday was what? Monday, Sunday, and Saturday. Write them down and I can show you what I'm talking about. Write down the results. Nighttime only. Yes, we're doing the nighttime. So just give me, if today is Tuesday, I need yesterday, Monday night's results, Sunday night's results, and Saturday night's results. This is a pick 3, so I need the last 3 results. Melody, you started to see it, no? It's starting to make a little bit more sense now. The more you get involved, it's starting to make a little bit more sense. Yes. This is what I tell people. The more you get involved, it starts making more sense. Yes, it starts making more sense. This is what I tell people. The more you get involved, of course, it's going to start making more sense. But if you don't get involved, of course, it's not going to make sense. Yes. So what state is this? Is Maryland. So look, I'm going to do Maryland. Yes. Now, Maryland, look. See how she did it? Very simple. She wrote down Saturday, 264. Sunday, that's how you do it. It makes it easy for you and it makes it easy for me. Yes. So she was the first one. I'm going to do Maryland so you can see it. Yes. I want everyone to see whatever I'm doing here, you could do it for your state as well. So look, Maryland, look, just by looking at the numbers, look, Saturday, 264. This is all nighttime results for Maryland. So Sunday, they gave us 421. Then they gave us 108. Now, yes, Maryland. Yes, fee-bound. Now, fee-bound. What do you see by the last 3 results at night? Do you see anything that looks the same? You don't see the same numbers or no? Look at it. Look at the last 3 results on Maryland for the nighttime. Do you see anything that looks the same? I'm going to write down the mirror numbers just in case. Whoever doesn't understand, I'm going to just show you. Look, 3, every number, this is the reflection for any number. Yes. So anyone that says these are the mirror numbers. So look at the numbers. Do the results look similar to you? Yes. Just by looking at the results. Yes. Just by... Robert, how you doing? Just by looking at the numbers. So you look, you got the mirror to the 6 is what? The 1. So we got the 1 here. We got the 1 here. And we got the 1 here. Now, what other number we have? We got the 2 here. We got the 4 here. We got the 2 here. Do you see this? You see any type of pattern here? Just by writing down the results. You don't see no type of pattern. Yes. You see it, no? If you don't write it, you're not going to see it. Like if you don't write it out, like say you're going to play tonight. Oh, I'm going to play tonight, Maryland. You're not going to be able to see what I just showed you. So you see, everybody, how it makes sense to write it out? Doesn't it make a little bit more sense by looking at it? No? Paula, how you doing? Yes, Paula, I got you for tonight, yes. So you see what I'm talking about? So by writing down the results, it makes more sense? Yes. This is why I tell people. Yes. Shantae, this is why I tell everybody, ask yourself. Imagine you're from Maryland, you want to play tonight, and you're like, I'm going to play, but you're not writing down the results. Which way you going to go to play tonight? What you going to start with? If you don't know the results, how would you come up with the number? How would you do it? Yes. How are you? No, just ask yourself. How would you come up with it? That's why I'm just trying to show you. That's why it's so important to know the area of your state. Yes. Yes. Where would you start from? Yes, this is how you're going to learn it. Just by... So by writing it, now you already got the foundation of your state. This is not daytime. Just remember, anyone that's here, nighttime is only nighttime. Daytime is daytime. So whatever happened in the daytime has nothing to do with the nighttime. Vice versa. So this is how you learn it. Don't mention day. Only night you're mentioning. You're going to play night with night. You're not doing nothing with the day. Tomorrow you can mention the day. You keep the results separate. You get one notebook for the day, one notebook for the night. So you can have that edge. Yo, what's up? Yes. You know who's going to benefit by doing this? You are, not me. You are. You're going to know everything. You're going to know the ins and out of your state by actually writing this out. But if you don't, you're not going to know. It's going to give you an edge. I guarantee you. It's going to give you an edge when you're doing this. Versus the next person that has no clue at all. Yes. That's why I tell people. So now look at the numbers. You got 264, 421. Look at the numbers before we go forward so you can understand what numbers we have to use. Just by looking at the numbers, you got 108. That was the last number that came out in the state of Maryland. Then they gave you 421. Yes, look at the numbers so you can make sense of it. So if you look at both of the numbers, these numbers are the same. Does anybody see that? These two numbers are the same. 426 and 421. These are the same numbers. Do you see that in the state of Maryland? Yes, congratulations. Yes, it's the same exact number. So just look at it so you can see it. This is why I told people, Just look at it so you can see what I'm talking about. So now what does this number add up to? Yes. So what does this number add up to? So it's 9. No, everyone that's here on the live, that's 9. So you got to do a grid with the 9. So what is the 9? So Marilyn, so you can see what I'm talking about. You got to go 3, 0, 6. What does that add up to? Carla, how are you? Yes. What does that number add up to? The 9, no? So now, when you're doing the grid, you gotta know if you're using the right grid if you see all 3 numbers in the results. You understand how it goes? You gotta make sure all 3 numbers are in the results. Then you onto something. Yes. Very simple. So you gotta go down, this is a pick 3. You gotta go down 3 lines. So you gotta go 4. You're only gonna go down 3. It's a pick 3. So this is 1. So you gotta go 1, 2, 3. So you gotta go 5, 6. This is the main number. This is the 9. So you gotta go down 3. 1, 2, 3. Yes. You see it? Okay, now you gotta go here. 1, 2, 3. Now you gotta go 7, 8, 9. Okay. Now let's start with Saturday's number. Let's start with Saturday's number. Saturday's number, let's see we on to something. Yes. How are you? Let's see if we on to something. If we're not, so just by following it. So we're gonna do 264 first. Yes. Here we go. 264. Yes. You see it? So that's the first number. That's this number here. I want to make sure we're using the right grid. Yes. So now what's the next number that came out? 421. Does anybody see it? I want you to see what's the main number that's in that pattern. What's the main number? Yes. How are you? Happy Tuesday. Happy holiday. Yo, Mike, how you doing? So look at it. So 264, what's the next number that came out? Deborah, how are you? So is the 421 connected? Is it connected to the 426? Fee-bound, yes. I just want you to see it. So, remember I told you how I came up with this number. The last number that came out in your state was the 180. 1 plus 0 plus 8 is the 9. That's the 9. Yes. They all in the same bed. Yes. You see it, no? So now, then you got 412. How about the 180? Yes, how are you, John? How you doing? Deborah. So I just want everybody to see it. Just by taking the number from the results, that's how I got that number. I just showed everybody. This number here, we added it up. That's the 9. And I showed you. You could do it with the 306. Yes, you got to know which number to do it with. Nathan. So does any, okay, after 421, what was the next number that came out? So before we, yes, I want you to see it. Now, what's the next number is 108. You see it there? Is it touching or is it far away? Yes. How you doing? Yes, fee bound. Is it close to 421? Is it close to it or is far away? Yes. Diana, how are you? So it's not like one number here, the next number down here. So they all, you see how I did it, no? Everyone that's here, I just showed you. It depends on, remember what I told everybody, it depends what's the main number here I told you. What number you keep seeing here, here, and here? What number you see? Diana, yes, how are you? What's the main number? What number you see 3 times? What one number you see? Look at it. Yes, Nathan's on point. So with that same one,